just 25 more days away from spring. And today on In the Know, we're talking all about the cross-Canada temperature pattern. We could start seeing more of a thaw, more of a melt across southern Ontario and eastern portions of the country. Meanwhile, on the west, think about the past couple weeks, how cold it has been for those across the prairies. We're going to show you how cold it's been, and we're going to tell you how warm you are about to get. Spoiler alert, some of you could be seeing double digits. People are already washing their cars and getting ready for the spring-like conditions. This would be the perfect opportunity to head out and enjoy winter activities before spring arrives. Now, here to debunk all of this is meteorologist Kevin MacKay. Kevin, let's go through how cold it has been across the west before we get into how warm it's going to get.
Yeah, this is a little look down recent memory lane. Look at some of the lowest wind chills you saw over the last week. Regina, I don't think anyone is envious of you, but when it's that cold, you get a nice feeling when you get a rebound. If you get up to the freezing mark, it feels a lot warmer than that. And these are some of the temperature rebounds we're hopeful to get. And in the case of Calgary, you've already seen you were over 11 degrees on Saturday. So no wonder everyone was out washing their car.
For sure. This would be the perfect opportunity to head out and enjoy all of those activities. Now, the warmth doesn't just stay across the prairies. We're seeing it all across the west in general, right?
Yeah, the whole core of the cold has been in the prairies over the last few weeks. In fact, Saskatoon, Regina, you've been more than 10 degrees below normal for the month, but the entire west is getting into this Pacific flow, and it's not only returned, it's returned and locked in, just like we had that Arctic air locked in. Now, the Pacific flow means a lot of rain for the coast, but it means the downsloping wind and residual warmth for the prairie. So Saturday, this is kind of day one of the downsloping wind. That's what drove Calgary's temperature up to nearly the teens. Now, this is going to be the heart of the above normal temperatures, but it is going to spread east over the next 7 days. You can see those reds transition to some oranges and eventually peaches across eastern Canada. So in the prairies, it is going to peak, let's say, Thursday for most areas. But yeah, we will get likely I think someone's going to reach 18 degrees in southern Alberta this week.
We can be hopeful for that. That feels like spring. It sounds like spring to me. And I'm looking forward to the warmth pushing a little bit further east too. How warm are we going to get across southern Ontario, Atlantic Canada perhaps?
Well, southern Ontario, you should be above the freezing mark by now, so you shouldn't be overly impressed by temperatures of 3 or 4 degrees, but hey, it's a lot better than we have been seeing, and I think a lot of people will be relieved to see some of those snowbanks starting to shrink and melt away. But it's not only going to be southern Ontario, Atlantic Canada. You've been dealing with the snow as well and the cold. This is going to be a prolonged melt for you as well. It gets started really on Tuesday, even Labrador City going up to minus single digits, well above where you should be. St. John's, you're going to have to wait for the warmth to get to the most extreme eastern part of the country, but it will get to you. You're going to go above the freezing mark as well, so this isn't going to be ideal sledding or skating conditions, but I think it'll be great for snow forts and even snowball fights if those are still allowed.
There you have it, a beautiful end to your February. Across Canada, warmth, spring-like conditions on the way. Now you are in the know.